Hello, welcome back to Bookend Gaming.
Oh, hi.
I'm Travis.
I'm Eric.
And this is now the third recording session where we are doing this tier list of every game we have played so far.
We've played too many games.
I know, we should probably quit while we're behind. So far here's our list so far. A lot of Fs.
It's gonna be our last tier list unless some people really love them.
Yeah, I mean,
want us to do more.
Unless we think of something that's like, we're like, oh, we got to do one for this.
Yeah.
But we're not. This is like the big event one where it's like we'll do this and then we'll just leave it alone for a while
until we play another 300 games, probably.
There you go. Yeah.
5 years from now.
Another 5 years, we'll do it again, and we'll just start a new, fresh list. But we'll start. What are we? We stopped after the ends, so we're on O.
Yeah.
So Operation Wolf.
Yeah, this is one you played.
I don't remember. I remember that. I remember seeing that picture. I don't remember the game at all. Was that the where you throw the grenades at the tanks and stuff?
It was a shooter, but without the zapper. Like you point and click, and it was.
Yeah, and there was like APCs driving, and you could like hit them with grenades.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I do remember
and
this.
Stuff. That's the one where you mentioned Z jobs.
Oh yeah. Still not ready.
I know what it is now. Thanks, Google.
Had to go and look it up.
And not thanks, Google.
Yeah. It's like
it was an okay game. I don't think it's a F of a game.
No, it's. I mean, it's. There's not much. It's just memorable about it, though.
No, it's just in the whole thing with like Jelly Boy and.
Yeah, I think a D is fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
God, next to Nier Automata.
I know. I was just looking at that. We didn't play it enough. It didn't work. It didn't work for us. It doesn't work for our recording ways.
I guess.
I mean, it would if we actually took the time to try it. Or if I played it, maybe. I don't know. We talked about it. Go to the last episode. Outlast. Was this like the first?
I think so.
Bookend Gaming thing? Because it was like just this. It was like we played this on Halloween and that's it.
Probably.
It wasn't even like an event. It was just like, well, let's just do a Halloween seg.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure the thumbnail is just like our old seg thumbnail, it was orange with a pumpkin on it or something.
Like I just dyed it orange.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good game, and it did get like a couple scary parts. Like there's a part where you're crawling through something, and a dude grabs you and throws you off a second floor balcony.
I was gonna say it did get to the spooky stuff and you were trying to outrun this guy probably.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because like I was trying to do. Jesus Christ, my phone just went off like 400 times. Yeah, it was like I had to like turn on generators or something and hide under a bed.
Yeah,
I couldn't figure it out.
He found you. You had a flashlight, or your phone had a light or something.
It was a camera. You have a camera in that game. Yeah.
Okay.
So you like have night vision on your camera.
It
was okay.
It was probably a C.
Yeah, just because it had a couple jump scares.
Wasn't as good as our other spookies.
No, it's like on the level of Granny. That makes sense. Overcooked 2.
Yeah.
We played 2 and 1.
We did. We played 1 quite a bit, and then we started 2, and I think we barely played it.
Yeah, because it was just too complicated for just 2 people. Because it's definitely made for 4 players.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So I think 2 is forgettable, and
yeah, I feel like the reason I remember 1 so much is because I remember being super proud of the thumbnails for Overcooked 1, or maybe that was Overcooked 2.
I don't know. I'm looking
where
up
I had
to
like
see
the
how
food along the bottom and
many
like different chefs.
We played. That might have been 2.
I think that was 2 actually.
Because you had like Gordon Ramsay and
yeah, and the Swedish Chef was one of them.
Yeah,
yeah. Because I kind of did the same thing I did with Hello Neighbor, where it was just like I'll just find random neighbors or I'll find random chefs.
Oh, we only did 4 episodes of the first one.
Yeah, maybe I don't remember the
4
first
episodes
one.
of the first one and 3 of the second one. So it was just a 1-session thing. Then.
Yeah, it was just like we played it and it's like this is fun, but it's like no reason to go back to it.
No comments on any of them. So I mean,
I'd say D for both of them honestly.
Okay. I remember having fun with the first one and maybe the second one. The second one, I think we were like, this is hard.
Yeah. I'm sure they're fine. But it's like it wasn't enough for us to even come back for a second time. So it's like why even bother? Pack Attack.
We're on the pack portions.
Yeah. Played a lot of Pac-Man games. Holy shit, Pac-Man Fever. Pack Attack.
Pack Attack.
I don't remember this one. What's this?
That was a puzzle.
Oh, God. Screw this game.
It was fun.
Nah, bullshit. This was the game where, like...
It wouldn't give you a fairy.
Yeah, well, it would, like, you build the walls, and then you drop a Pac-Man, and then he didn't go the direction I thought he was supposed to go.
That's the one where you say something like you just dropped I don't remember what you said. A shit eater on my penis or something like.
I just started like throwing out expletives because I was getting annoyed. Yeah, that sounds like me. Yeah, I mean, maybe the videos were good. It's just another one of those puzzle games where you just beat my ass right from the beginning.
Yeah, it's the fighting games for you.
Exactly.
And
yeah,
it's the puzzle games.
Yeah, like if it's a fighting game, I have a great time. If it's a puzzle or a golf game, you have a great time. With the exception of 3D mini golf.
That's true. That one was fun, but you beat me, so I'm sad.
Yeah, exactly.
Not really, but
yeah, I don't know. Pack Attack.
Probably a D.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember the video being like amazing.
Super
by any
funny.
means.
No.
Yeah. Pac-Man 2. That one's pretty funny.
This one
though.
was funny.
Yeah. That's like where you had to like coax him to do things.
It's like a weird point and click. But not really. Like, he moves on his own, and you have to interact with stuff.
And you have to, like, stop him from, like, dying, and then, like, you killed a farmer or something, and he just, like, laughed.
Right.
It's
like, is he dead?
And then there's a whole hang glider part that was just, like, impossible to control. I remember, this was a while ago.
It was. I feel like, it really was. Because I had that special outro where it's just the ghost laughing at you.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
I mean, I'd just say, like, a C.
I feel like a C for that one.
Yeah.
Because I think we only did, it might have been 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, it wasn't that many.
But they were okay.
But it was one of those things where it was like, oh, it's a seg, and then it's like, well, we could do another episode, and then we're like, okay, well, it's not a miniseries, because this is all we can do in this game.
Yeah.
Pac-Man Fever. Talk about game we played a long time ago.
It's fun.
It is fun. This was like one of the first, like... party games we played on the channel.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I think so.
Because I remember we were still at your old house, like the first place we recorded.
Right.
And I remember you cheated to win. At least that's how I'm remembering it.
Oh, okay.
I feel like, wasn't I like at the very end and I couldn't roll the exact number to get to it or something like that? At the very
end, it's like everyone, you have to get third to advance and then second and then first in a game. So it's like where everyone catches up.
Yeah.
Like, you can get to the end, like, 40 spaces in front of everyone, but you got to get past the ending.
Yeah, I just remember being really annoyed at the end. But the game is fun. I mean, it's crap, but it's fun.
There's not enough mini games compared to, like, Mario Party, but it's still fun.
Oh. Wait, maybe that was Pac-Man Party. What was the one
I was going to say Party was the one that had the board where you built castles.
Okay, which, I think it was Pac-Man Fever then, where, like... You have to, like, smash the fruits or something.
Yeah, that was
And
Fever.
You're like, I am crushing this.
Banana.
Like that part was funny. But, I don't remember that much about it. And it's an old video, so it's probably not super great.
Yeah, I don't know.
But is it like a C
I think
or
it's a C,
D?
though.
It's a C? Okay.
It's a Pac-Man. I mean, it's a Mario Party game.
Yeah. I mean, we had a good time with it.
And this, probably the same.
Yeah, also a C.
There were quite a bit of funny moments from this one, though. But
I remember I was a cat, and you were like a female ghost, and we were getting mad at Clyde or something like that.
Yeah.
And we just kept like stealing. We didn't even finish it, did we? Like we didn't finish the game we were doing because like a weird like octopus thing showed up or something. Or a kraken. I don't remember what it was.
I don't think we even finished our board.
No.
I feel like this one.
I mean, I'd probably put it with C. Also, I don't think it's a B.
No. All right.
It's weird that we've played 2 Pac-Man Party games. I actually forgot we played Pac-Man Fever. Wait, which one is that?
Oh, I played it. I streamed it myself.
Oh, okay.
1,000 Year Door. This is
we're currently
weird
playing
because we like just started it.
We just started it.
It's got like 100 episodes to go.
Honestly, I want to put it in S just because it's Paper Mario and I'm already having a good time. And there's like we've already established running jokes.
That's true.
Like Luigi, like being in the wrong place all the time.
Yeah, it feels like it's going to be great, but
maybe it's just an A since
let's
we
throw it
haven't
an A
gotten
because
far.
the first 2 sessions, there's like 8 episodes of it.
Yeah.
And the first 4 is us pretty sleepy.
Just super tired. But I mean, that's why it got ridiculous.
They're still funny though, but yeah,
Yeah.
let's just put it in A because there's like 100 episodes to go of it.
Yeah, it could still turn out shit.
It's got a ceiling of S.
Yeah, it could be an S if we keep the momentum going, but history dictates that may not happen.
It'll crap out in the 20s.
Right.
Like myself.
Don't worry, we all peaked. Paperboy.
Paperboy 1 and 2. I don't remember.
I don't either.
I think we loved this one.
I feel like Paperboy 1 we took turns on and had a good time. Paperboy 2 I don't remember at all.
It was because I remembered playing a Paperboy when I was younger, and it was apparently 2.
See, I always played 1 when I was younger.
Because as we played this one, I'm like, no, this isn't it. And because I was like, a Grim Reaper chases you and stuff, and that was all in 2. But
yeah,
this game's better than this one.
Yeah. But are they even...
But I don't know. I feel like this one was funny and we had fun, but it's so long. I don't remember.
I don't
honestly.
either. Like, like my first instinct is to do 1 and 2 for C and D, but maybe it's D and F.
Yeah.
Just because
I think we've been going if it's forgettable.
Right.
We don't remember.
Maybe there's good stuff in there, but I cannot remember.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. Party Hard.
Party Hardy.
That's probably an F, honestly. I like that game, and I do remember there was some funny stuff of like Mario beating our ass, and just like I like that game, but it's
that's true.
Nothing really happened
because the episode it was like you would beat that first place, and then the next building would have like 90 people all of a sudden, and it was just impossible.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, all right.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well, we've seen the game. Yeah, that's an F.
Okay.
Sorry if I'm like sniffling. I'm on the tail end of being sickly. I'm all old, so when I get like slightly ill, I'm ill for like 2 weeks.
Right.
So that's always great.
Pictionary.
NES Pictionary.
For the NES. This is the one that was that had like the mini games. And the art was...
Oh, like the balls bouncing and like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you had to, deliver things.
Yeah, for every point you gained in the minigame, it would reveal more of the picture.
Right.
And then you had to use that to guess.
Yeah.
Which is a cool idea, but for Nintendo, it sucked ass.
Right. And I think at least I do, I compare it to the Anticipation.
Yeah, which Anticipation is like way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was funny. I think it was okay.
I don't think we did anything. I don't remember like any of the puzzles or anything like that, like us laughing about anything. Is it an F or is
probably poop?
Yeah.
Let's go F.
Okay. Because this one's
great.
This is the one where we had to co-op the whole thing pretty much. Like we played 2 players, but we had to. There was only 2 of us, so we had to just play to play.
And we don't even really know who was each piece because we just kind of.
I remember.
Okay.
No, it didn't matter at the end of the day. It was like, oh, we just played to draw and mess around.
The blow dryer thing.
Oh my god, the blow dryer. What was it? It was a blow dryer, but you kept saying hair dryer.
Hair dryer, yeah.
It's like that's what I call it.
Dry your hair.
Well, because you would say hair dryer, blow your hair blow. Dryer, and it was the last one, so I was like, I'm not going to give it to you unless you get it exactly right. And I just got so mad at you.
There were a lot of... I'm trying to think of what we drew. The frog that you were dissecting, and you drew like a
Oh, yeah,
spoon.
I drew like a spoon. It was supposed to be a knife.
Scooping frogs.
Yeah, that was a good video. Those were good videos, because there was like 2 or 3 of them, wasn't there? Or was that a set?
I think it was a series.
Yeah, it was like a mini-series. That's like a B.
I think it's
a B. Yeah, a B. Is it an A? I don't think it would be an A, would it?
I don't know. They were funny, but yeah, probably B.
It's a B.
Oh, God, now I gotta scroll.
Oh, my God. You gotta do computer things.
I gotta do work.
It's the worst.
Okay, the pokey portion.
Yep.
This is a weird one.
Yeah, we didn't play like barely of any of these.
Because every time we try to play a Pokemon game, no one really cares. They care even less than Mario Party.
Right, and it just falls apart. And then we don't care enough to keep going because it's like, all right, well, we've played Pokemon before. We know what we're doing. We're not doing this for us because we know. I mean, we've played Pokemon. We don't need another playthrough of a Pokemon we've already played.
Let's play the new one on here.
No. There is one exception on this list, but we'll get to it. What is Brilliant Diamond? So this is the most recent one we tried.
Right.
It had a few funny moments, but it's just like any other Pokemon. It was just like, all right, well, no one's watching it, and we're not gonna do 200 episodes of something that no one cares about.
I mean, I feel like we were okay. Like, we named the characters or the Pokemon funny shit. And,
yeah. It was like Fundle Bundle and Yas Queen and
Twisty Penis.
Yeah.
And Finn Swolehard.
Yeah, I don't even remember what our main one was called.
Nope.
It was like,
who did we start with?
Oh God, I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
The water? Or was it grass?
I don't know.
I don't even know what the starters are for that one. I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember.
But anyways, D.
Yeah, it's like there's funny moments in there. It's not an F.
No,
I'd give it a D. Pokemon Emerald.
This is your Nuzlocke.
Yes, this is the exception. This I wish we could have kept doing.
Yeah.
But it was one of those things where it's like we were doing it for a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
So we only played 2 episodes of it. But if we do another Pokemon, I want to do a Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
I don't want to do...
The Pokemon Company doesn't want you to do those anymore.
Too bad. Because the whole thing with Pokemon is like, oh, I got to go through and I'm gonna try to catch everything and I got to build my party. It adds a whole layer of the game and makes it so you progress quicker when you just got the one party you're sticking with. And it's like you get connected to these characters or your Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure you had 3 Poochyenas.
I had 3 Poochyenas and I lost one.
Yeah.
Because one of them died. But it was like that. I liked that. Like the idea of like me having a party that I had to take 3 dogs with me.
Right.
And I lost one. And it was like, no! And it was like, I wish we could have kept going with that. So like, that's my asterisk. If we ever do another Pokemon game for this channel...
Yeah.
I want to do a Nuzlocke.
Okay.
Or even if it's just a modified Nuzlocke, where it's like we don't force it. Like it's not, oh, you have to catch... Because we modified it for this because there's normally a rule where you don't keep copies. But I was like, nah, screw that. I'll have 3 Poochyenas.
There's all sorts. It's like Monopoly.
Right.
You can play with whatever house rules you want.
Yeah, because there's all these rules about like, oh, you have to only catch 1 in this area and this and that. But like... Even just a modified Nuzlocke run would be fun for a Pokemon game. I don't think you're just throwing... I'm just sitting here talking about it. I mean, those are the ones you played by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably also a D. There's only 2 episodes, and they're live streams, so it's like...
I think there was 3.
Was there?
There might have been. I don't know.
But it'd be rough to go back and watch since they were live stream recordings.
Right.
But just the fact of it being a Nuzlocke and us being more invested in my 3 dogs.
Yeah.
I feel like that's funny.
I think I feel like you had a Wurmple.
Yeah.
That evolved.
Yeah, it was like a Cascoon.
One of those.
Cascoon or whatever they're called. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I'm looking at that and I'm like, man, I would really like to do a Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Because it just adds a whole layer to it. Because like this one, Pokemon Shield, it's like I played this because you had already been playing it on your own. So I was like, I'll try it. And this actually got me to buy Pokemon Sword. And I played it on my own because I hadn't actually like owned a Pokemon in forever.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like we got to the wild area and the game opened up and it was like, okay, well, what now? Am I going to spend 7 episodes just catching like random Pokemon in this area? It's like, no. That's why I'm saying like a Nuzlocke would make more sense because then it's like, okay, I've got my 1 Pokemon. Let's go on to the next part of the story instead of spending, 2 years just catching and leveling up Pokemon. Because even with Brilliant Diamond, you had gotten to a point where it's like, well, now I got to just level up. So do I do that off screen or do I grind it out? Which you would have to kind of do that in a Nuzlocke, but not when you have your 1 party and it's like you're beefing them up.
Yeah.
It's not, oh, I got to catch something else for this gym. It's like, no, I'm stuck with this.
Right.
I got to level
and
these
if it
guys
dies,
up.
then you keep
going.
going.
You get it. Then you find a replacement somewhere. But yeah, even that, like there's some funny stuff in it.
There are some funny moments.
Like I named the character, you toss her.
It's probably,
Just us being like talking
shit
Leon.
about Hop.
Well, Hop being the worst character ever, and Leon, everyone was like, did you know he's the champion? He has a Charizard. Did you know he is a champion and he's pants with directions? He's the champion.
Yeah.
It's like, God, Jesus Christ.
I love Leon. He's the best.
Yeah, so just making fun of it was funny, but it wasn't anything special. It was only like, we did like 6 episodes, if that.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think we got copyright struck on the last episode.
Oh, that's, yeah, because I put
Keyboard Cat on the end, because I said at the end of the episode, for some reason, I was like, play us out, Keyboard Cat.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but then I put Keyboard Cat on there. It was like, yeah, you can't use
YouTube's
this.
like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I probably shouldn't have done that. There's a lot of things on this channel I shouldn't have done that I did.
I remember when Wooloo popped up, and I was like, Wooloo.
Yeah, I mean, and we've named the stuff funny stuff again. I don't remember at this point.
No.
But yeah, it's
Pokemon. Pokemon is just weird, because, I mean, it's just a turn-based RPG, just like all the other ones we talk about.
Yeah.
But, you know, we love Pokemon, but they never do well on here. And
No, if we ever... God, dude.
I feel like if we can actually continue to record on, you know, the schedule we have been, maybe we could do like a Nuzlocke again of maybe the new one.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I know I'm sticking on this for too long, but that Emerald, like I keep looking at that Emerald one and I'm like, man, I would really fucking love to do a Nuzlocke of just any Pokemon game. It doesn't even have to, like we could do Fire Red or something.
Right.
Or like
just an old one.
Yeah. Like Fire Red or Leaf Green or whatever, where it's like the better quality of the originals. So I know all the Pokemon, but then it's a Nuzlocke, so I'm not stuck using the same ones I always use.
Right.
And like our starter is randomized.
Or if we could do DS somehow, Black and White would be awesome, because neither of us have played it.
Yeah, or to even do like a Pokemon randomizer.
Yeah.
Because you could find like an emulated one where it's like it randomizes your starter and then do a Nuzlocke through that, where it's like you really don't know what the hell you're getting.
Right.
Because you do a Nuzlocke of the original and it's like, okay, well, you're going to get your starter. You're going to end up with a Caterpie or a Weedle. You're going to end up with a Rattata or a Pidgey. It's like, that's just how it is.
Yeah. Plus those, once you hit the cave or Mount Moon, be like, all right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, okay, we've done this 5 million times. But yeah, maybe the new one, or find a randomizer or something. I'm like, I keep talking about this like I really want to do it, but then
Pokemon's great.
It is great. I wish people actually cared. I don't think they care.
No.
Comment and let us know if you care.
They already don't care because you've talked about it for
I know.
10 minutes.
So everybody's already clicked off because I just won't shut up about Pokemon. All right, well, let's get away from Pokemon and do Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
Did we both play this?
Yeah, we were both there.
Did you finish
you were
this
there,
game?
and I finished it because you can beat it in. I think I beat it in 6 episodes.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any like funny moments from it though.
No, I don't. I remember just like you played through the game and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and I like was just like, oh, cool, because I'd never really played through it.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen like other people play it or something like that, so I was just like watching you at that point.
Right.
So there wasn't a lot of like comedy to pull out of the game.
I don't really remember the episodes.
No.
So
is it an F though?
It might be because
nothing really happened.
I don't remember
Where did
anything
we put
funny
the other
happening.
Pokemon Snap? You played that one by yourself. The other
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. God, that's such a busy
know.
picture.
I don't remember the episodes though. So
like I don't remember hating it. I don't remember. It wasn't one of those ones where like you kept playing it and I was like, would you stop playing
It's probably
this?
the same as the other Pokemon.
Yeah.
Then. Okay.
Yeah. It's just like nothing.
I don't know. I'll have to go watch them and see if they were. I'll watch them and be like, "Holy shit! These are the funniest things we've ever done."
That's the thing. Like we forget. We always put these in. We'll put them in D and be like, "Yeah, I don't think anything happened." But then we go back and watch Operation Wolf, and it's like, "Oh my god, we were fucking just. We were having a great time." Because I don't remember.
No, we don't remember everything. Pong.
Oh, excuse me.
Remember when we played Pong?
No. Did we play it on an actual Pong system?
No, I was going to because I have that Super Pong.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that for a long time.
But it didn't, the video didn't show up.
Yeah.
Or something, I don't know.
It was like hard to convert it.
Because we wanted to play the very first game, quote. I know it's not.
Yeah, it's a radar game. Blah, blah, blah.
So this was on a Sega cartridge.
Okay.
They had like arcade class. I have an arcade classic thing on Sega Genesis, and we played it on there.
I don't remember it at all.
But I don't remember it at all either. So I think we said something. I mean, we talk about paddling each other's balls, and
I'm sure. I mean, we talk about that on the daily. I mean, I've got 5 messages from you in my phone right now asking me to paddle your balls.
Right? You get them archived.
Yeah, I mean, I saved them all because like whenever I don't know, whenever we do like a "This Is Your Life" situation for you or something like that, I'm just gonna, or like the Comedy Central roast of Eric Beam.
Right.
It's gonna be, I'm gonna just all those text messages of you
paddling.
like, dude, can you come over? We don't need to record, but I just need you to paddle my balls, just really lightly, just enough so like they bounce.
Right.
Like you get really specific with it, and it kind of creeps me out.
Exactly right.
Because you're like,
this is 100% legitimate.
you're like, you map out your testicles to where you're like, it's like quadrant Z really needs it, and it's like up under the left testicle, like kind of near the gooch.
Split it into quadrants, but I go with Z.
Yeah, there's a lot of quadrants. There's 26 quadrants.
Yeah.
Whatever the quad word for. I don't know. You're the one who came up with the system. I've got the messages right here. We can go through them together if you want. Maybe that'll be the next tier list.
I believe you.
Beam testicle messages
Testicle
to Travis.
quadrants.
Yeah. That's the name of my new punk band. Okay. Kind of went off on a tangent there. But that tangent right there is probably more involved than anything that happened in Pong.
Yes.
Yeah. Portal 2. We didn't finish this one.
Mm-mm.
We got decently far, but it was also annoying because, like, we had already beat that game together.
Yeah.
So all the stuff was unlocked. So every time we turned it on, we're like, where were we?
Yeah,
what level did we go
how to get to the certain worlds.
Yeah,
or
because
levels.
it was all already open for us. So it wasn't like the game was guiding us. It was us trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some funny stuff that happens in it, but it's the same thing that happens in any playthrough of Portal 2 that anyone in the world has ever had with their friend, where you purposefully sabotage each other.
I guess so. The laser thing was pretty funny, where it was like, oh, I just need to move the box.
Yeah, where we spent like a good 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Trying to
Angle
position this laser when you could have just taken 2 steps to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. It's like a C probably.
Yeah.
A lot of these have been low. Portal.
You played that one yourself.
I played that one myself, and I beat it.
Yeah,
right?
I think you pretty much blazed through it.
Yeah. I had no issue because it's one of those games where once you beat it once, it all is just in your head.
How to right.
Well, there was a couple instances where I screwed up because I couldn't remember, or I think there was a 3-episode run where I died at the end of the episode, every single episode. It was I died and it was okay, next episode. So I don't know. It was pretty. I feel like those were good episodes.
Same as Portal then.
Yeah,
I mean.
Yeah.
Or
is it a B?
I don't. We can't see what's in B now.
Yeah,
it's a problem
because we played through the whole thing and it had funny moments. It's probably not a B. It's a C.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There's so many examples now in B, C, and D that it's hard to compare it to all of that. But it's probably better than Portal 2, but it's not a whole rank above Portal 2.
Okay.
I don't know. Unless you disagree.
I think they're C-ish.
Yeah.
I liked 2 better than 1 though.
Well, because we both got to play.
Well, probably.
2's a better game. Also, it's more polished, and just the idea of doing co-op is fun.
Yeah.
But Portal 1, we played through the whole thing. It gets more points when we actually finish it.
The whole game.
Because there's so many things where we just never finish it. Case in point, Prison Princess.
Yeah.
We
stopped right before we bathhouse episode because we're idiots.
Did we really?
Pretty much. They go into the bathhouse and we never played again for some reason.
I don't know. It's a point and click adventure game where it was giving us nothing.
Yeah.
It was literally
we had to figure a lot of shit out ourselves.
Yeah, it was open this desk and do this 700-point puzzle, but you can only do that if you had grabbed something from 3 rooms ago.
Right. I feel like we made it funny, though.
Oh, yeah. Because, it was pervy and...
don't look in there, I pooped.
Yeah, we just turning the girls into complete idiots, it just any kind of visual novel type of thing, and that's why we played it. It's it's anime girls.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I mean, they're decent episodes, but it's another instance of like, oh well, it wasn't good enough for us to keep playing it. Holy shit! My phone has gone off so many times during this one episode.
Is that another C?
Yeah, probably.
I think they were good episodes, but
yeah.
Yep. Punch out.
Yeah, let's do these next two, and then we'll call this episode
the PQ.
Yep.
Okay.
So Punch Out. This is a Wii version.
Right.
Yes, I was playing this on Wii, and we got to. Where did we get?
I don't know. I think you did. You did a few episodes.
I got decently far. I feel like. I don't remember who I ended up giving up against.
I don't either.
Like I beat Piston Honda, or Hondo. I don't remember if they changed it or not. I beat the French guy. I think I was up against the movie star guy. I can't remember what his name was.
Did you beat wasn't there a Hawaiian guy or something?
Yeah, I beat him, King Hippo.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember who I ended up like not finished. Oh, was it Cheeseburger Man?
Maybe.
There was the Irish dude. It's like something Ryan or something like that. And when he would knock you down, he'd be like, cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Yeah. I don't remember. I don't remember. It was very early. Like it was an early me game.
Yeah.
Like one of the third or fourth thing I played, and we didn't finish it. It probably had some funny stuff, but I don't know. That's almost one that like I would be interested in going back to just to see like where we got and see if it'd be worth me picking it back up and playing it again.
Right.
Because it was something I owned on Wii U. Right? It was Wii U, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was originally a Wii game, but I think I bought it on my Wii U, which you currently have.
Right.
I think you have my Wii U, because I didn't ever use it. Yeah, I don't know. Help me out here. Like, what do I...
I don't... A D, because it was fun, but also we don't remember too much about it, apparently.
I guess.
It's not an F.
Yeah, I really like that game. But yeah, it's probably not anything higher than a C or a D. And then...
and then F.
And then
Quicks.
Kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, the second game you ever played?
I think so.
Yeah.
Fun game.
I don't think I ever watched that video.
But it's just me trying to, get a high score.
Yeah. That's you all over.
Right. I mean, what else do you do when you're alone and playing an old game by yourself?
Well, first of all, if I'm alone, I'm not playing a game by myself. I'm doing other things.
Well, I've already spent my 7 minutes online, and I'm ready to play quick.
7 minutes? Jesus Christ, marathon man.
Well, my computer's slow.
Still working on dial-up. I'm like halfway there by the time the one picture loads. Oh, God, the dark ages. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about that. But before we get into all the Resident Evils, because there are 4 of them. Well, 3 in like an episode, because we barely did any 4.
Right.
But so far, so good.
We're doing great.
We were like, oh, we'll do one more session, and it'll be like 2 more episodes. How many more do we have left? We're only in R. Oh God, we probably have like 3 more episodes after this.
I feel like that's 2 more.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
Think it depends on how long we stick to because there's all the Super Marios in there.
We probably would have been about to the Sonics, but you talked about Pokemon.
Sorry, I really want to do a Nuzlocke. I can't help it. Sounds like a good idea. I'm telling you, we're going to start another Pokemon game. This time we're going to do a Nuzlocke. We're going to get 10 episodes and we'll never play it again.
We'll get 4 views and we'll be like, yeah!
Awesome! God, I love Pokemon, but I don't know if I just want to love Pokemon or I'm going to stop talking about Pokemon. Let's get out of here.